That last note, of course, 8 of the 10 Southern Conference teams that have gone unbeaten have gone on to win the tournament. Semifinal game number 1.5 minutes, just about, and no score. These are two teams capable of putting up points, in particular Davidson.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect this from Davidson. They're the veteran team. They're the team that went undefeated in the conference.
Burrell draws first blood.
Face.
First couple of points of the game.
The Burrell just showing this quickly. Defensive player closes out on him quickly, forces him to put it down, but Burrell...
We have not called his name. Steal by Hickman. Clear sailing to the basket. Oh!
Well, that's the kind of shot that can get you going. Great at
Greensboro with some alert defense, courtesy Dwayne Hickman. They're doing it. It's trailing by 1.
Kids to play into that system, outside shooters and guys that are very smart players.
Sounds like he needed a Percy Hawkins. Outside shooters.
Oh, as many threes as this team shoots, I would have loved to have played for him.
Ronnie Burrell scores his first 2, and UNC Greensboro takes the lead, 6-5. Floater doesn't go, but Hines stays with it and gives UNC Greensboro the lead as the pace begins to quicken. We are going...
Davidson run the entire night. A lot of downstairs, a lot of cross-stairs for players to step out and shoot three-point shots. One time the Phillips didn't get it to go.
Josh Gross, who can come off the bench and put up some points.
Been part of the offense early in this game. Don't look like this team has really come out and looked for him early.
Josh Gross, 2 trips. Talked about Kyle Hines a moment ago. Shannon State has more on the talented freshman. Shannon?
All right, well, Kyle Hines has not only made an impression on the Southern Conference, he's also made an impression on his coach, McCaffery. I asked McCaffery to just sum up this player in one word, and he said dominant. This is a dominant player. He has a great temperament, never loses control of the situation, but he is very competitive. He is a pleasure to coach, Fran told me.
Thanks, Shannon. And Fran is also probably pleased with the way Hines' teammates are playing at the moment. They lead it and are an 8-0 run over the last 3 minutes and 10 seconds. I sit here mildly amazed at what we're watching, Hawk. Burrell.
UNC Greensboro, they are controlling this game. They're controlling the tempo. They're doing an excellent job defensively. They're forcing Davidson to make difficult shots over them. So they're doing everything they need to do early in this game.
Burrell, the preseason all-conference performer, coming through with 6 early points.
Well, the defensive player just gave him the baseline, and Burrell...
In February at home, as we mentioned earlier, to the very Davidson Wildcats. Shot clock at 4. Bristow launches a desperation shot. That's Bristow for 3. Once again, he finds it bottom of the net. They are shooting lights out. And defensively,
but defensively, great rotation over. Excellent time in which we talked about earlier.
Meanwhile, UNC Greensboro has been shooting very well from beyond 3-point range, 55% to be exact. That shows you just how good he is at this.
It sure does. But offensively, how about UNC Greensboro with the patience, moving the basketball around, finally getting it to Burrell, and he's already shown.
Gross. Off the glass and in. 45-40. UNC Greensboro, and here come the Spartans. Oleksiak to Burrell. Hines is in the game, but remember he has the 3 fouls. Gross, he hit that in the first half and finds the mark in the second.
Several players that can play different positions. He's subbing in and out. He's making sure that everyone's fresh. And when you're playing possibly 3 games in 3 days, your bench has to be productive.
Greensboro getting into it in the interior again.
The Burrell, nice vision to find Hines.
Hickman inside, doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound and in by Hines. The freshman is really stepping up.
That young man, Jeff. Some players have a nose for the basketball. Play shot anytime you want to. What has been effective for them has been inside. Burrell and Hines go to what has been working for you.
We're at the 2-minute mark. 2-point deficit for the Wildcats. The #1 seed and overwhelming favorites coming into this tournament. Shot clock at 8. Winters, their star, reverse and in. Nice shot clock. And the game clock. Hickman's going to take it. Up and in.
A little ill-advised. You want to get the basketball in the ball hands of your best player. The Hickman acrobatic move.
At the line, Ronnie Burrell hits the first free throw. His wife holding on for an upset. Little Merritt, their youngest. The other two, Connor and Patrick. All three of the siblings play basketball, we understand.
Yeah, who knows where the boys are at. They're probably running around the stand somewhere. It's hard to keep them still.
Top 10 in scores all time at Notre Dame. Quite a post player. She actually has given impromptu post lessons to players on this team in their den at home.
And when you score 1,300 points in college from the post, you can give advice, and hopefully they're taking the advice and trying to apply it when they step out on the court.
Kyle Hines, freshman of the year in the Southern Conference, is fouled out, but what an impact he's had in this game.
Hey, I've never seen that kid smile. This is the second game we've done. That's the first time I've seen his teeth.
Well, when the opportunity to knock off the #1 team in the conference is just 12 seconds away, that might elicit a smile. These very same Spartans lost back on February 5th at home, 78-69 to the Spartans. Burrell hits the free throw, and the Wildcats are in desperation mode, 73-68. Kenny Grant launches a three. It's off the mark. 5 seconds remaining. Morton. Off. And Gross holds on to the upset. The McCafferys and the Spartans pull it off. 73-68. #1 has been knocked off at the Southern Conference Tournament.
What a game played by McCaffery, and execution by his players to come out and play the game of their life when they needed it.
So Davidson will go home 21-8, while UNC Greensboro survives and advances. They are now 18-11 and awaits a winner of game #2. Shannon Spade is with the victorious Fran McCaffery.
All right, Coach, how sweet is it tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've really battled all year. We lost 5 games in a row in the middle of the season and really started to doubt ourselves as a young team. We just really, I think, really stuck together. Our senior leadership, Josh Gross, Ronnie Burrell, have been phenomenal. And the play of Kyle Hines, I mean, we played 7 tonight, and we just really battled and beat a very, very good basketball team.
How long do you let the guys relish in this win before moving on?
I've enjoyed this one for a while. This is probably going to be the most pandemonium I've ever seen in a locker room.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Congratulations.